Hi everyone, good evening. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining in on this session. Today we are going to be taking a live quiz with everybody. I'm Sonia. I'm a part of the CodeChef team. CodeChef and Unacademy are bringing you a very unique competitive programming course. And for that, to be a part of that course, Unacademy subscription is what you should be opting for. But today's session is focused on a live quiz that we will be playing right now. So I will be assigning a quiz to everybody who's on air right now, and we will then play the quiz with everybody else. We'll wait a couple of minutes before everybody joins in, so that there are more people on air and more people to compete and more people to answer questions. In the meanwhile, guys, if you have any questions around Unacademy, CodeChef, competitive programming, how you should prepare, what you should prepare, the kind of placements that you get, etc., you can feel free to type it in the chat box, and I will start getting the questions here. Okay, let's see how many of us are there on air right now. How many students are watching this live? How many students are going to be playing with us live? Just type a hi if you're there, if you're live on the session. Hi guys. Hey, hi. Hey, let's code it. We've been on multiple sessions before. You've attended a couple of, Unacademy and CodeChef tests and classes. Good to see you again. Hey, Ambika, how are you doing? Great. Ambika, I hope you are excited for the test that we will be taking today. We will compete on a lot of questions. Let's code it. Abhishek, thank you for telling me your name, Abhishek. Abhishek has been a part of a lot of our tests before, and he's quite the performer. Ambika, I hope you're ready to compete with Abhishek right now. Okay. All right. Who else? Guys, in the meantime, Abhishek, Ambika, if you have any questions around competitive programming, Unacademy, CodeChef, anything that you want to ask me around these topics, around placements, studies, etc., feel free to ask me right now, so that we can interact for a few minutes till we have some more students joining in. Hi guys. Hello. Yes, good to be here. Good to be here and taking the session. Today's test is going to be on one of the topics that you would have learned in competitive programming. It's going to be a very simple beginner level topic, programming in C++. That's what we'll be covering in today's quiz. The quiz will have 10 questions. How many? It's going to be a very. I'm sorry. The quiz will have 10 questions, unless you guys want to answer 20 questions, and we can then opt for that as well. But right now, I think because it is a beginner level course and programming in C++, I think 10 questions is going to cover all the basics for you, so that you will be able to see how is it that you stand against other students. Malkeet, hey Malkeet, how are you doing? Malkeet, you want to understand a little about the DSA course in Unacademy? DSA course, data structures and algorithms. There is one course which has been created specifically for placements, which is the batch has actually started on 23rd March. It is called Placement 2.0 course. This Placement 2.0 course basically focuses only on data structures and algorithms, and it has been created in a way that you will be able to revise all of your concepts and then sit for placements in product-based companies. Is that the aim that you have as well? Is that what you're looking to do after learning the DSA course, or is this something that you just want to do as a refresher? Yeah, so this is the particular DSA course that I would recommend you to join if you want to start something right from the basics and kind of understand everything in detail about data structures and algorithm. The Placement 2.0 course, which started on 23rd of March, is actually a 4-month course. So in the 4 month, there will be live classes, there will be live classes, there will be practice problems on the CodeChef platform, and you will have online doubt assistance as well. In these 4 months, you'll be able to ace DSA as a concept, as a thought process, right? Malki, this is for internship. That's great, Malki. I think this is a course that you should definitely be taking up. When is it that you are applying for internships, or when is it that you're actually joining these companies? Is it a couple of months down the line, or is it something that's starting really very soon. If it is starting really very soon, then probably you can access some of the older videos that we have, some of the older live classes that were recorded. You can probably check out. But if it is, a couple of months down the line, maybe 6 months later, or one year for internship that you want to already start doing, then you can take up the placement 2.0 course, and that's going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, I think we waited for 5 minutes. Guys, I want to understand from you, since we are, just a few bunch of students, and everybody is here with an expectation. In programming in C++, the topic that you want to be doing the test on as well, or do you want to possibly take it on a more intermediate level topic? Would you be okay with just a beginner course, or do you want me to go on some advanced topics on an intermediate level topic as well? Abhishek, I remember you have joined one of our previous quizzes as well, which was a beginner level quiz. This may be a revision for you, which is a very good thing, because then you'll become very thorough at programming in C++. Yeah, Malkeet, yes, thank you. I hope that information helped you out. Okay. All right. I'm going to be sharing my screen right now, guys, and yeah. I'm going to be sharing my screen right now and talking a little bit about how is it that you will be able to take this test. Yeah, you can see it. Great. So, guys, this test is going to happen on the Unacademy app. The Unacademy app is something that you will have to download from Play Store. You can go into your Play Stores or your Apple Store, App Store in your iOS phones, and type Unacademy. There will be two apps that you may end up finding over there. One will be an Unacademy learning app, and one will be an educator app. Learning app is what you have to download. Educator app is for educators like me. So that we can create these tests for you. In the Unacademy app, you will be asked to log in and register with your phone number. You can add your phone number. You will get an OTP with which you can create an account. Does everybody here have an Unacademy app already? Do you want me to proceed? I can wait for a couple of minutes till the time that you download, create an account, and and then we can start the test. We want everybody here together so that we are able to make the most of this test, and we are able to see how well we stand against some of the other learners, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, if you can tell me if you already have the Unacademy app on your phone, or should I be waiting a couple of minutes and waiting for you to download it? Okay, I understand that all of you already have the Unacademy app, so I'm just going to rush through a section, all right? And we can talk about how is it that you can set a goal, and how is it that you can start a test. So once you create your profile, basically on the left hand side there will be a hamburger menu, which is these 3 lines on the top left corner. You can click them and change or create your goal as competitive programming. So this is the goal that you choose for yourself whenever you are subscribing to the Unacademy platform. What is it that you basically want to achieve, and what is the end outcome that you are expecting out of this learning process? Competitive programming, once you set over here, after that you will be taken to a dashboard like this, where you will be able to see what all is happening right now, what are the classes and the courses that are happening, how many students have watched it. There is an option for you to take a quiz, attempt a live test as well, and there are some other details about how is it that you can crack competitive programming, and what are the batches that are there. So like I was saying before, guys, Elite 2.0, Placement 2.0, and Genius 2.0 are the 3 batches that have already started in competitive programming. Genius 2.0 is a batch. Let me see if that banner is visible. Okay. Genius 2.0, yes, Genius 2.0 is the batch created for students and professionals who have no prior knowledge and experience in programming. So you start from the programming fundamentals and you reach to advanced problem solving. Similarly, Genius 2. Elite 2.0 course has been created for those professional students or learners who have a little bit of background in programming. So they're not beginner level, they're intermediate level professionals and people, and they will be able to become expert on advanced programming topics with the help of this course, right? The third course is placement 2.0. I think who was asking me? Malkeet. Hey, Malkeet, I think you were asking me about the DSA course, right? In the DSA course, placement 2.0 is what is the course that I was talking about before. This is where we cover data structures and algorithms right from the beginning, right? And it's a 4 months batch. It's basically going to help you crack interviews for all your internships and competitive companies. You can just go onto the Unacademy platform and look for this, right? So we saw Elite 2.0, Genius 2.0, and Placement 2.0 as the three batches that have already started. So on the Unacademy app, you will be able to see all of these things. Before I start the quiz, I want to understand from everybody if the app has been downloaded and we're good to go. Can I start the test right now? Hey Pankaj, you're saying that the video is buffering. Is that still happening with you? Do you are you able to see me and hear me now? Can you tell me where we have to give quiz on Unacademy? Ambika, hey Ambika, I'm just going to come to that in a minute. Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing. Okay, hey Nitin. Nitin, you already have the app. Okay. Let's start, yeah. Let's start, guys. And we've come already prepared, everyone. Okay. Pankaj, Nitin, Ambika, Abhishek, great, Malkeet, good guys. Great, let's start. So I'll tell you how is it that you can start. I hope you've already created an account on Unacademy platform. You've already set your goal as competitive programming. You can go to this bottom section over here, browse, syllabus, tests, and subscribe. This bottom bar on your phone screen, there's an option over here called tests, right? Once you go into the test, there's going to be an option for you to either join a live quiz, you can practice something, or you can join a test series. What we'll do today is a live quiz, which is why I'm clicking over here. There is an option to host a quiz and join a quiz. What you will have to do is basically join a quiz, and I will be hosting the quiz right now. While I'm talking about this platform and I'm hosting the quiz right now, guys, you can do this yourself, and you can create your own batch of colleagues, friends, students that you can practice all of these topics with, and and also see where is it that you're standing as in comparison to them, right? So the topic that I'm choosing is programming fundamentals in C++ under beginners. While I'm hosting this quiz, you are joining it right now to compete with everybody else. You can host the quiz tomorrow and have your friends join in as well. I'll tell you how you can do that. You choose the topic of your liking, or the one that you want to take a quiz or create a quiz in. Go next. Give a title to the quiz. Right? Beginner programming C++ is what I give the name for it. Let's do this quiz for 10 questions. I think that should keep everything very interesting. 10 questions, and let's give 60 seconds time to each question. What this will help you do is basically just focus on a question really clearly. Look at what is it exactly that is being asked in the question, and then answer it correctly. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. When you create a quiz, this is the process that you will have to follow as well. But right now you're joining a quiz. Okay, once I've created a quiz, there will be a code that I will ask you to enter and join the quiz with me. आपने जब competitive programming में जाके quiz पे सिलेक्ट किया होगा और ज्वाइन क्विज में सिलेक्ट किया होगा, वहां पे आपको एक कोड पूछा जा रहा होगा, which is 493706. Once you add this, you will be able to join the quiz that I have created. The quiz that I am hosting is something that you will be able to join in and compete with everyone on on the same platform. I see one person has joined in. Hey, great, 2 people have joined in. Okay, let's wait for others also. Malkeet, Abhishek, Ambika, Nitin. Come on, guys, join in. The code is 493706. Pankaj? Okay, are you there? 493706. Okay. Aditya Academy. Aditya, the platform that we're using to create this quiz and conduct this quiz is on Unacademy, which is why you will have to download the application, and only then will you be able to participate in it. Host it on some other platform. Aditya, if you don't want to join the quiz on Unacademy platform, you can just continue watching the video and answer the questions over here for yourself. Of course, we will not be able to assess where is it that you stand in comparison to other. So जो final metrics होंगे आपके performance के, आपके evaluation के, जो final solutioning होगी, इसमें आपको help नहीं रहेगी, लेकिन आपको पता चलेगा कि आपने आंसर क्या किया और आप ये क्विज अटेम्प्ट कर पाएंगे. इसका फाइनल आउटकम शायद आपको ना पता चले या ना दिखे, बट अटेम्प्ट आप जरूर कर पाएंगे. I hope this helps you, Aditya, but I would still recommend that you download the Unacademy app, and why don't you join it? Okay, I have 5 people who've joined in already. Great, guys. Okay, let's wait. Let's see if there are some more people who join in. Let's give a chance to Aditya as well. The code, I will repeat once again, is 493706. This is a quiz for beginners on programming fundamentals in C++, where basically we're going to be solving 10 questions and giving 60 seconds to each question. For each of these questions, you will have enough time to focus, understand what the problem is being asked, and then answer this. Join this course. We'll start the quiz in another 2-3 minutes, guys. Please be a little patient. We will wait for some more people to join so that it becomes very competitive for you and you really enjoy doing it, right? The code is 493706. Okay. Aditya, we'll wait for a minute or so that you can download the Unacademy app and join the quiz. We'd love to have you on the platform. Okay, I am going to be pausing my screen for a minute. 493706. Yes, 493706. Thank you, Abhishek. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute, guys, and understand if you have any expectations from this session. Is there something that you're looking to understand, learn, or find out about Unacademy, CodeChef, the course, competitive programming, anything else? I will answer your question for a minute or so before we start the session again and we start the quiz. We're just waiting for some people to join in. We have 6 people who've already joined in. Aditya, is that you who I see has joined in? There's somebody with a synonym of A. Okay. Yeah. Aditya, unfortunately, you may not be able to use it on Chrome. You will have to download the app to be able to be a part of the quiz. To be able to be a part of the test. I'm sorry. Inside test, there's a live quiz option that you will get. I suggest you download the application. It will not take a long. It's fairly simple. You just have to set your goal as competitive programming. Once you set it as competitive programming, then after that you will be able to take a live quiz. Okay. Death Vader. Hey, Death Vader. You want to understand the platform? Death Vader. Very cool name. We're going to be doing the quiz on Unacademy app. The Unacademy Learners app is what you have to join, and the passcode to join this course. Give me a minute. Let me share my screen. Yeah. The passcode to join this course is 493706. 493706 on the Unacademy app. Please select your goal as competitive programming. At the bottom bar, you will get this option where you can where you will click on tests. Quizzes test, that's what it will say. Click on it. There inside that you will go to live quiz section and you will join the quiz with the code 493706. All right. Rajkumar, hey Raj, hope you're doing well. The course is this quiz is focusing on problem solving in C++, programming in C++. It's basically a beginner level or an introductory level quiz where we are going to be covering the basic fundamentals in C++. All right, I hope this helps. I want to see you join the session and join us in the quiz. Let's see where is it that you stand with respect to everybody else. Let's see how is it that we are able to perform. 493706. All right. Abhishek, you want to learn DP, but you don't know where to start it from. Abhishek, you've been attending so many YouTube sessions with us. Yeah, Unacademy is the right platform to start. Unacademy is the right place to start. But I can definitely help you. And I can definitely help you find the right course if you want to take this career path. Right. Aditya, we have 6 people who've already joined on the platform. And I think we can start the session right now. The code is 493706. I think some of us, are still waiting, downloading the app, etc. Guys, do remember that once the quiz is started, you will not be able to join it midway. So we'll take the last 10 seconds and, just wait for everybody else to be a part of it. 493706. Raj, I hope you've downloaded the application. The quiz is focusing on programming fundamentals in C++. We want you there on the test. Yeah. Aditya Kumar, I hope you have joined along with the other participants that we have. Let's see where we stand with respect to others. Death Vader, I hope you know that we're doing this on the Unacademy app itself. All right. Okay. One more minute. Okay, Parth, you want to join in? Okay. I will take this request. Anybody else that that wants to join in? Prince, hey Prince. All right, Prince. Once you download the Unacademy app, you will have to set your goal. Left side top corner पे ऐसे 3 लाइंस होंगे, उसमें आप जाके अपना गोल सेट कर प्रोग्रामिंग में. फिर आप अपने स्क्रीन के एकदम बॉटम पे जाएंगे. उसमें आपको टेस्ट करके एक चीज आएगी, 4 चीजें बॉटम में रहेंगी, उसमें टेस्ट रहेगा. टेस्ट पे क्लिक करने के बाद आप क्विज पे क्लिक कीजिए और क्विज में लाइव क्विज का ऑप्शन रहेगा जिसमें आपको एक कोड देना पड़ेगा. द कोड इज 493706. Prince, I hope you've been able. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो please ping me again. I will explain you one more time. Parth, I hope you've been able to download and join the test. It's 493706. Come on, we're waiting for you. Come on. Aditya, you are not able to join in currently. Is there a problem facing some difficulty? I'd love to help out. The app is something that you would definitely have to download to be able to take the quiz. Otherwise, you can always, attend the session on YouTube and answer the questions. Join me and seeing how other students are, performing in the quiz. Yeah. Okay. Amika, you're saying that generally on challenges like cook-off, only few cases run and rest do not work. Why is it so? Abhishek has a very apt reply for your question. Abhishek is suggesting that you should try to figure out corner cases. I think that would really help out. I would suggest you try it. Okay. Shakthi Raj Sinha. Hey Shakti, no, you will have to download the Unacademy app for this. Unacademy app. Oh great, we have one more person who's joined in. Unacademy app, top left side, there are 3 straight lines inside the hamburger menu. That's called the hamburger menu. Go inside it. Once you go inside it, set your goal as competitive programming. And after you do that, at the bottom of your screen, नीचे एकदम आपको दिखेगा एक टेस्ट का सेक्शन. आप उसमें जाएंगे, लाइव क्विज पे क्लिक करेंगे एंड लाइव क्विज में आपको एक कोड पूछा जाएगा which is 493706. Okay, we have 8 learners who joined in. All right, Death Vader, the prizes that your name comes on the leaderboard, yaar. Isn't that satisfaction enough? Right? Okay. I hope you've joined the quiz. I'm going to be starting it right now. I think we've kept a lot of students waiting. Shakti, you should download the Unacademy app and join in. Great, we have 9 people. Guys, thank you, Parth. Thank you for joining in. For guys who have not been able to join the test, the code for which was 493706. Once the test starts, you will not be able to join in. You will just have to follow us on YouTube and see with me what are the questions that are being asked. It's important to know how is it that we prepare for these sessions as well. All right? Okay. I'm starting the quiz right now. And we start. Okay, the countdown begins. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the best, guys. Okay. Let's find the runtime complexity of the following program. Please pay attention to the program that's mentioned on the screen. I hope all of you are able to see it. The ones who have joined the session live with us, I hope you're answering it. There are 4 options that have been given. Each of the questions are 4 options. Right? And we have to find the runtime complexity of this program. 30 seconds to go, guys. Saurabh, great. You just joined. Good. I hope you're solving the first question. I want to see what you're replying. We have 9 participants in the quiz. The ID is 493706. Okay, let's see what you have answered. 50% of the people have answered B, whereas 25% have answered A and D. Clearly, people are confused. But Manmeet and Bhuvnesh have answered the right thing. So congrats, guys. Congrats on giving us the right answer. I'm guessing that B was definitely not the right answer. I have a feeling the question has gotten repeated over here, guys. So this is an attempt for you to find out and give the correct answer. Find the runtime complexity of this program. It's possible that the function has changed here, but yeah, I think it has. But why don't you go through the question thoroughly? Okay. Shubham, you have a question and you want to understand why no one is teaching competitive programming in Python. Shubham, why don't I answer this towards the end of the session? We're doing a live quiz right now, which we'd love for you to join in. The ID for the quiz is 493706. Last 10 seconds to solve this question. What is the runtime complexity? Okay, 40% of you have answered D. Let's see what the leaderboard says. Do we still have Manmeet and Bhuvnesh on top? Oh yeah, we do. Manmeet, Bhuvnesh and Samyak. Congrats, guys. Top 3 people. Prince, you also have positive points. That's a great thing for you. Others, guys, you've been answering something wrong. Let's look at the third question and try and compensate for it. If an algorithm A, which takes as input an integer n and performs an operation, then which of the following is true? There are 4 options that have been given to this question. For people who are joining the live session right now, guys, we're conducting a quiz on basic programming in C++ on the Unacademy app. You can join the quiz by typing in the ID 493706 in the live quiz section. I hope to see you guys join. We already have 11 participants and we're waiting for you to join in. We are down to questions. We have quite a few names on our leaderboard that are performing really very well. And let's see how you guys have answered this question. Right? We want to understand which of the statements are true here, and your answers. Let's see what they look like. Okay, there is a very uneven split between the numbers, but D seems to be the popular choice. And the leaderboard still has Manmeet on top. Manmeet, you are the highest scorer with 149 points. A triple digit number. You've been answering questions correctly. Congratulations. The next question. Okay, I think this question is getting repeated, guys. Whoever's not answered it correctly, now is a good time to change your answer and reply. You get more time and you get an extra opportunity to correct it also. The number of operations is proportional to n square. Is this true? The number of operations is cn square for some constant c. Maybe possible. What do you guys think? Right? The number of operations increases as fast as the polynomial n square. It's possible that it does increase. It's possible that it does not. What do we think about it? Let's see what we are answering. Let's see what the Janta is saying. Let's see how the 11 of you have performed. Okay, everybody's saying point D. All right, good job, good job. Now that you got an option to correct it as well. Great. I see everybody's names in positive, everybody's marks in positives. Manmeet, you're acing ahead. Congratulations. The next question seems to be a little complex. Let's see what we can do. The complexities of the following pair of recurrence relations are respectively. There are 2 recurrence relations that have been given, and we need to understand the time complexities. What do we think it is? Okay. What is the time complexity? Let's see what everybody's been answering. Okay, C seems to be the option that everybody is looking at. Okay, we have Abhishek Yadav, who's now taken the lead in this course. Let's code it, guys. Let's code it. That's your name on YouTube, Abhishek. You're standing very apt to your name. Okay, the question's gotten repeated again, so I'm guessing the people who have gotten the wrong answers can correct it right now and give the right answer and get ahead on the leaderboard. Now is the second opportunity for you. Why don't we take this time and do it? Dark Rider John, hey, I hope you're a part of the quiz right now. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's answered option C. Great, guys. You guys are so good at this now that you got a second opportunity. Okay. Great, great. Okay, everybody's in positive. Everybody's in positive. Great, guys. Good. Let's see what the next question is. And I hope that one does not repeat and you get only one chance. But we will know when we know. Okay. Consider a program that solves t instances for a problem which contains an input n and spends an output time on each instance. If the sum n of n overall the t instances is capital N, then the overall complexity is, what is it? We have to choose the best bound considering all pairs of possible values of n and t. Right? So please consider all the pairs of possible values and let's find what is the overall complexity of this. Okay, B seems to be the way that most of the people are thinking. What is the right answer? We will figure out at the end of the session. Okay, great. Manmeet, you're back on top. Good to see you there. Okay, a new question. The best bound for the following recurrence. What is the best bound? Let's have a look at the equation. Let's see. Let's find the best bound for this. That's for those who are joining the session right now or who are watching the video on YouTube or LinkedIn right now. We are conducting a live quiz on competitive programming in C++ for beginners. And there are 11 students who have already joined in the quiz and are on question 8 out of 10. You can follow the quiz on the video right now, unfortunately, since you've not been able to join it. But next time, please keep your notifications on and subscribe to Unacademy CodeChef so that you get to know whenever these things are happening. Yeah. Let's see what the outcome is. Let's see what you guys have chosen the outcomes as. Okay. Clearly, there is a thought between B and C that you guys are looking at. Yeah. And Manmeet, Abhishek, Saurabh, oh, you guys are still on the top 3. Congratulations, guys. Very, very proud of how you're performing. The second last question of the quiz, guys. A problem is said to be solvable in polynomial time if there exists an algorithm which produces the correct output for all inputs and the number of operations required by the algorithm is always less than some polynomial of the input size. That makes sense. Which of the following problems cannot be solved in polynomial time? Let's see what the options are. Print all the subsets of a set of size n. Find the number of subsets of a set of size n. Find the subset with maximum sum in a set of size n, or find the subset with minimum sum in a set of size n. Which of the problems cannot be solved in a polynomial time? What do you think? Last 5 seconds to answer the questions. Please put your thought into this. It's the second last question and a game changer in terms of leaderboard ranking. You answer correctly, you can go way up. All right. It seems that everybody's choosing between option A, B, and C. Let's see what the leaderboard says, and we will have a look at the final answers at the end of the session. Samyak, congrats. You have come on the top of the leaderboard. Last question, guys. Last question. Oh, unfortunately or fortunately, this question has repeated. So if you've not been able to answer the previous one correctly, this is your chance to make it up and get ahead. Is it? I'm going to give you peace for 30 seconds so that you can think about what is it that you should be answering. Okay, we have come towards the end of our quiz. Yeah, guys, let's see where we stand on the leaderboard. And we have A as the answer that everybody's answered. Absolutely right, guys. That was the right option to go ahead with. And let's see. We have Samyak, Abhishek, Manmeet in the top 3, followed by Saurabh, Bhuvnesh. Guys, you're not very far behind. These are great scores that you guys have on the platform. Out of 11 people, I'm so happy and so impressed to see everybody's scores over here. Especially the ones that have been coming onto our sessions again and again and participating. Abhishek, Samyak, Manmeet, thank you for keeping the competition level so high. I'm sure it really helped that some of the questions are getting repeated, but nonetheless, you did answer correct, some of them correctly for the first time. Yeah. Apart from the leaderboard over here, once you also get an option to look at all the things, right? So you can into any of the questions, what is the thought behind each of it, and why is it that the answer was a particular particular option. So you want to know any questions specifically that you were not able to answer, and you want to know what the what the answer for that is, you can tell me which question that was, and we can figure out. I'll just scroll through the screen right now so that maybe you're able to understand. The second question was to understand the runtime complexity of the following program. This was the same as the first question, right? The third and the fourth question were again the same. An algorithm takes as input an integer n and performs an operation which the following is true. I hope all of you guys got the answers to this question. We then went on to the question, time complexities of a pair of recurrence relations was asked. Right? I hope all of you were able to answer these questions correctly. But I'll just tell you how it goes again. Solutions में जाके आपको किसी question के right side पे आप अगर click कर देंगे, आपको thought behind solving it and उसका क्या final solution है इसकी तरफ guide किया जाएगा, right? So आपको सारे solutions भी इस पे मिलते हैं. Leaderboard का भी option रहता है जिसमें आप देख सकते हैं कि how is it that everyone's performed. While this is a quiz that I conducted right now and all of you were participating, like I was saying before, ये quiz आप भी conduct कर सकते हैं, organize कर सकते हैं, and you can have your friends participating and joining in. I will give you one quick brief on how is it that you can do that. I would request if all of you could pay a little bit of attention, and we'll finish it really very fast. For those people that were not able to join us on the application because of some technical issues, because they wanted to do it on web, etc., any other reasons, what you can do is right now just understand the process and then start creating quizzes at a later time, or join quizzes at any later time. There are constant quizzes and practice tests and assignments that keep happening on the platform. So even if you've missed one, it's not like you're just out of learning options and learning opportunities. Right? Once you download the Unacademy application, you will be asked to create an account with your phone number, and OTP will be provided. The OTP that you can then your account will get created. On the top left side over here, there are 3 lines. You click on them. This is called the hamburger menu. Inside this, you will get the option to change the goal that you are that you are focusing on. The goal that I have put in here is competitive programming. That's what I would suggest for you to do as well. Once you take up competitive programming, your dashboard is going to look something like what my dashboard looks like, right? You will have sections on you will have sections on live tests, unlimited questions. You will be told about what are the tests that are going on right now. I'm sorry, these are the tests. You will be told on the tests that are going right now. You will be attempted to take towards a live test or a live class as well. You can see that there are some live classes that are already going on. I'm sorry, I just clicked on to one of them. I don't want to engage you right now with the live. Sorry, I'll just go back. I don't want to engage you in this, in this right now. Uh, Give me a minute. I'm so sorry. My screen is getting stuck. Yeah, I was saying I don't want to engage you right now in the session, in the live session, but the way to go about doing it is on the dashboard. You will be able to see all of these things. At the bottom of the screen, you can see this one small bar where there is an option called tests. Click on tests. Once you do that, there will be options to options for practice test, test series, and live quizzes, etc. Go to live quiz, and you can host a quiz by yourself. You can host a quiz on any topic that you want, intermediate, advanced, beginner level. Choose any topic of your preference. Choose a topic of your choice. And once you create that, you can you can give a title for it. You can give a title for your quiz. You can create a quiz, and you will be given a passcode. I'll show you my screen right now. You will be given a passcode that you will have to ask all of your friends to join, and this is the quiz ID. When you are the host, you will share this ID with all of your friends, colleagues, fellow competitors, fellow coders that can join this session with you, the one that you're hosting. Or otherwise, you can always join any of the live quiz sessions that are happening on YouTube on the Unacademy app, like the one that I just conducted. Okay? I hope all of you have been able to understand this. I'm going to take a couple of minutes. I'm going to take a couple of minutes and answer some of the questions that you might have. Nitin, you're saying that the Unacademy app is not loading data. I'm sorry. This is not something that should happen. Maybe it was a technical glitch. Why don't you try again and tell me if this issue still persists? And if it does, somebody from the team can reach out to you and help out with the technical error. Maybe that right now is just not a very good network in your area. That's also quite possible. So just download it once again after some time and try it out. I hope you will be able to join the next test that I take. Yeah. Okay. Dark Rider John, I'm sorry, I'm not able to understand your comment, but you can share it again in case you want to know something. Ambika, you want to understand how frequently I take the quiz. Ambika, I take quiz at least two times a week, I think. But right now I've been taking on very beginner level topics, which are your programming in C++. I wanted to change gears from the next live test session and take something on a more intermediary topic. If that's something that would be if that's something that you would be interested in and you would want to compete in, right? And do let me know what your thoughts are. You can always go onto the Unacademy app and see what topics are covered in beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and which quiz do you want to take, which quiz do you want us to take. You can let us know. But as I was saying, I take quizzes twice a week. Please subscribe to the CodeChef YouTube channel so that you can get a notification, and every time you see mine, I'd be happy, and I'd be very happy to host you in the quiz and increase the competition levels that we have amongst the peer group. Okay? But on another note, there are live quizzes that keep happening on the Unacademy platform throughout, right? So you can just go there and check out what's going on. Yeah. I can actually stop sharing my screen right now. Okay, Dark Rider, you were saying, understand, getting a notification to these YouTube sessions really helps out a lot, because you can then prepare simultaneously when you have started attending the session. It also helps that you have the Unacademy app on your phone already. It will be very, very easy for you to join. Like I was telling Ambika, we keep organizing these tests at very regular intervals, so you can join just any test, and then you can and then you can participate in it. Let's code it. I'm sorry, I don't remember my ID on CodeChef, but you should be able to find me under Sonia Motwani. I hope I see you on CodeChef platform and we interact over there. I would love to know how far you've progressed along in programming in C++, and if there are any intermediate topics that you want me to take quizzes on. Till now, like I was telling Ambika, Abhishek, I have been only taking quizzes on very basic and beginner level topics. Do you think you're ready to change gears and move to something more intermediate and advanced topics? If that's something that you'd be interested in, I think it will really help if I take up quizzes of a little higher. If you can then solve questions of a little higher difficulty. Abhishek, you are 4 star from this long challenge. Okay, it's good that you've already cleared this challenge, Abhishek. I think from the next time onwards, I can take up some intermediate topics as well. I hear you, and we'll implement it this way, right? So yes, again, like I was telling Dark Rider John, and I was telling Ambika as well. Why don't you subscribe to the CodeChef platform on YouTube? And every time there's a session, you'll be able to learn or hear from us on what is it that we're taking the session or the live test on, and you can join and compete with everybody else. Yeah, I hope this answers your question. I'm going to take 2 minutes, 3 minutes more, and see if you guys have any more things for me. If not, then probably we can end the session. But I will end on a note and say that joining these tests and joining these practical implementations of all your theoretical learning is very, very important, especially in a field like coding, where a lot of theoretical knowledge can be consumed. But once you actually start implementing it is when the difficulties happen and the difficulties arise. I'm sure you would have seen this in the quiz that everybody had a different thought process when they were approaching a problem, and the kind of solutions that everybody gave for the first time, for when the questions were repeated twice, for the first time, the kind of responses that everybody gave were different from what the original answer was. So to get to a place where you're able to answer questions correctly and confidently, I think it will help if you join a lot more quizzes with us. Yeah. Okay. Last 20 seconds on the platform. I think I will take just 1 or 2 questions if you guys have, or otherwise we can call it a night and end the session. I will meet you guys on next Tuesday or Wednesday to take an intermediate topic this time. We will not be doing any basic or beginner level questions. I want all of you to be there and to join the session. For people who have already done basic level of programming, joining an intermediate quiz is going to be very interesting because you will be able to answer and attempt them for in reality and not just be trying out flukes, right? So okay, I think we can stop the session. We don't have any questions, guys. Thank you for joining in. Have a good night. Bye.